I think I'm live, guys. Hey, gang, this is Mike with Mr. No Fluff. And the one thing that no one's saying about real estate is that don't be buying real estate at this time. So no one's telling you this. No one's telling you that real estate is the wrong time to get in real estate right now. It doesn't matter if you're looking to buy your own personal home or if you're looking for real estate investing. But Mike with Mr. No Home, or if you're looking for real estate investing. But Mike with Mr. No Fluff has been ringing the bell for you since 2016, since 2015, saying this is the worst time to get in real estate. If it's looking for your own personal house as a homestead, or if you're looking to get into the business as investing. Now, there are little pockets of real estate where you could make money, like not fixing flipping, I'm sorry, like wholesaling. So there's pockets that you can make money in wholesaling. But if you're building homes, if you're a buy and hold guy, or if you are a fix and flipper, then this is a really bad time to be getting into real estate. And you'll see very, very soon when the crash comes. Okay. Why is it a really bad time to buy a house right now? Well, the prices are inflated. Okay. It's a seller's market, which means that if I was going to buy a home, if you're going to buy a home, you're going to end up paying the top price. You're going to be buying an asset that's bubbled up thanks to the Federal Reserve. So you're going to be paying a lot more than what the house is worth. And when the market crashes, when that bubble pops, then your house is going to be what's called negative equity. And now I I could almost guarantee that 90% of the people that have bought their house since 2016, 2015 till now, when the market melts down, they're going to have negative equity. They're going to be upside down. Majority of people are going to be upside down. Now, yes, interest rates were at all-time low. However, the asset itself was bubbled up, was propped up by the powers to be. And so, as a real estate investor, I start selling my properties at the top of the market. And I start warning you guys that, hey, I'm getting out of the real estate business for right now. Doesn't mean that it's now lucrative, but I don't want to play the game. I don't want to be playing buying properties at the top of the market. It doesn't make sense for me. And there's different ways you could generate business, like start a business or wholesale real estate to build your assets, cash assets, so you can be liquid because when the crash does come, I'm going to be able to buy properties by just taking over people's payments. Just simple as that. I don't have to go to a loan, get a loan from the bank, no credit. And my students that follow me in my mastermind class are going to capitalize on the same exact thing. By the way, um, I have my mastermind every Saturday for $149 a month. You could come join us, and we'll meet every week. So four meetings a month. Again, mastermind, 140, like 150 or something like that. Okay, less than your cable bill. But instead of consuming, we're gonna put stuff in between your ears so you can go out there and take action and be your dreams. Okay. So now coming back to the story, no one's out there telling you not to buy real estate. No one's talking about right now that real estate is a bad investment. Okay. I'm not just talking about it now. I've been talking about it since 2004. I mean, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017. And very, very soon, we're going to see that all these properties all over America are going to crash down, like Denver, Colorado. 10 years, properties have doubled in 10 years. So you bought a $200,000 house, that property is now worth 400. In Dallas Fort Worth, they're just building everywhere you go. Same thing in Colorado, in Vegas too. Everywhere you go, all the states that I've gone through, from Florida and so on, all you see is cranes and buildings, apartment complexes, and malls and commercial and house development and house development and house development. Okay, and people are just lining up to get this stuff. But when the crash comes, so people that bought, in my opinion, since 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017, and so on, they're going to be upside down significantly when this crash comes. Okay, significantly. Okay, and on top of that, their company that they work for may be closing down because of tariff, because of sanctions, because of inflation, because of world banking system collapsing because they've created so much debt, fractional reserve lending and stuff like that. Okay, so no one's out there is telling you to not get into real estate besides Mister No Fluff, and then there's these idiot real estate agents. Golly, man, I seen them in 2014, 2015, 2016. They would get online and brag about it on Facebook how they had their clients overbid to buy a property, overbid by 10 grand, 20 grand, 30 grand, 40 grand just to get the property. Guys, I mean, that's why, you have to be more smarter than your doctor, or at least be a smart consumer than your realtor, than your attorney, because if not, even though real estate agents have a fiduciary duty, majority of them, when it comes with money, they get blinded. I just couldn't see myself being a real estate agent and then telling my client that I have a fiduciary duty to say, look, man, the house is worth 100, but you should pay 140. You should pay 120 so we could get this deal, so I can get my commission and you can get your house so upside down. And I confronted some of these people on my Facebook, and they all boo me down. But what's going to happen is, when this crash is going to happen, and that stupid realtor that advised their customers to pay this much more than what the actual house is worth, okay, that person is going to be really in deep trouble. But what do you think that real estate agent is at? That real estate agent already got their commission; they're gone, right? But more importantly, that real estate agent is probably looking for a job in the crash because they didn't have the skills that was required to do good work. So they try to just do whatever is required for them to get paid, which is have their clients pay more money than the asking price, instead of them being a real estate agent and putting more hard work in to go find their clients a good deal, something that's worth 100 and they could get it for 98 or 90 or 95 or even at least 100 versus 120, 140. So simply put, there was a lot of real estate agents that I seen on my Facebook timeline, and on locally, face to face. They're telling me, man, I had my client overpay the asking price, and they were feeling so good because my client now got that house. And if they didn't pay overprice, they wouldn't got that house. And I'm thinking to myself, oh man, what kind of idiot was that buyer, and what kind of idiot was that real estate agent that advised their buyer to pay over the asking price? That's crazy. Okay, and that's what happens with so much of these coachings out there, guys. I mean, if you look at YouTube, just please do this. All the guys you watch on YouTube, send them a message and say, when did you start being an entrepreneur? And you'll notice that most of these people start being entrepreneurs sometime in the last crash, 2007, 2008, 2009, somewhere around this time period. They lost their jobs. Their companies kicked them out, or their companies closed down. And that's when they start being entrepreneurs. Okay. They're like that real estate agent that doesn't know what the fuck they're doing. They're advising their clients to say, pay over the asking price. Come on, pay over the asking price because you, Mr. Real Estate Agent, don't want to go do more work to find me a better deal. Who cares if the area is saturated? Then you would tell your clients, look, dude, this is a bad time to get in real estate, instead of lining their pockets with money. Same thing's happening with coaching, guys. There's so many people out there. Some people have thousands of people on their YouTube channels or thousands of followers. But if you ask them, they just recently became an entrepreneur. And the only reason they're entrepreneurs now is because they got fired or they got kicked out in the last crash, right? And it's because there's easy money. Anyone can make money with just pumping you. Anyone can grow muscles if you pump yourself with some steroids, guys. Anyone can do it. It doesn't take hard work. Anyone can get some easy money, some free money, and go start a business. There's a 50% chance of success, right? Especially if you don't have to put up the money. Like I have people that, left and right, that I know they're growing and starting businesses because the banks will give them the money. That's not entrepreneurship, dude. That's slavery. So I have no respect for real estate agents that tell their clients to pay over the asking price, nor do I have any respect when it comes to entrepreneurship when guys just lost their jobs and now they somehow became entrepreneurs. Right? That's great. I'm happy for them. I'm not disrespecting them, but there's a difference between someone that's been doing it since high school, someone that's never had a fucking freaking job, never had a resume, never worked in a cubicle, never had a yes sir, no sir. There's a difference between that guy level of martial arts versus someone that's just been doing it for 5 years, guys. There's a different level of someone's been doing it since high school, practicing one thing, practicing piano since high school, practicing martial arts, practicing being an entrepreneur since high school, versus that someone just came in when they were 30 years old and they're doing it for 5 years, right? And now, can these are these people good people? Yes, I'm not disrespecting them. I'm happy they came to the entrepreneurship, but just because they know how to fool people, right? Because maybe a certain way they dress, certain image, they lease out cars, they do this, they show you all these bling bling, and it fools people and they think they know what they're doing, but really, these guys just started being an entrepreneur. Honestly, just reach out to your favorite YouTuber and say, well, you listen to them, dude. They all, majority of them, just started to become entrepreneurs, right? I challenge you. Find some people that been never had a job like myself. I've never had a job, dude. I've been in business for myself forever. I just came back from being homeless, giving all my stuff to the homeless people. Go and do what Jesus did. Go and do what Buddha did. Go live homeless for almost 2 years. Come back with nothing, and do it again. I didn't get a job in high school when I graduated college with $100 living in my car. I didn't get a job. All my friends got jobs. I didn't get a job. Right? Therefore, I know how to hustle through my imagination. I know how to just sit here and close my eyes and materialize things. And that's what I teach my students. Right? I don't teach them a bunch of school stuff. Majority of my students have multiple college degrees. Majority of my students have college degrees and they have two fucking jobs. Majority of my students have college degrees, have two jobs, and have an extra hustle on the side, dude. Okay? Now, they're believing that school was a lie now. Right? I never believed the school. I only went to school to please my parents because I'm Middle Eastern. I have no respect for my parents, but I would never make my kid do that. But I know in the next crash coming, more of you guys going to be entrepreneurs. More of you guys are going to be tired of these big corporations and say screw you because they have monopolies like T-Mobile and like AT&T's and Time Warners and all these big giant bankers that are too big to fail. You know what I want? I want each one of you guys to have your own business. I'm tired of the Walmarts. I'm tired of the Amazons. I'm tired of the Best Buys. I'm tired of all that bullshit because to them it's just they're just profiting so much that they're getting slave work in third world countries, making billions and billions of dollars, paying no fucking taxes, and then they're slaving everyone. You know what I want? I want down with the big corporations. I don't want these big corporations. I want small business owners. I want you. If you do good, you have 10 locations. Right? I'm tired of the United States Postal Service that have horrible service. I'm tired of Walmart, dude. I'm tired of this big companies that people that work there hate their fucking jobs. They barely make it, and the corporations and the stockholders make all the money. I don't want that life anymore. That kind of life is robbing the American success. That kind of life is making you and you and you drive to a stupid ass job and sit there in a fucking cubicle and you hate this shit, right? That kind of mindset makes you go get into debt for school 30, $50,000 and then go get a stupid job where you're only making $700 a week or $1,000 a week, right? Which is nothing because that doesn't even include you got to pay your car, you got to pay your student debt, you got to pay your new home and your new life, etc., dude. Right? I'm tired of going to different coffee shops, right? And I hear the manager back there talking about how they have a college degree and they have two jobs. Today I was at a Starbucks today. Manager was talking about how she has two jobs and her third hustle is selling makeup. I'm not gonna say the company's name, okay? And she was bitching to me why by the time she goes off her Starbucks job, then she's already went to her first job early in the morning. Then she has to go work for herself and mail out all these makeups because it's Cyber Monday and all these people have ordered stuff. And I was scratching my head. I'm like, you're bitching about your own business, but you're not bitching about Starbucks. You're not bitching about your other stupid job, but you're bitching about your opportunity to become free, not work for the man no more. I didn't understand that, dude. Okay. I don't understand when someone has a fucking college degree and they have a job and they work 40, 50 hours and they don't make the ends meet, but they want to get another job. That doesn't even make any sense, dude. If one job is not going to pay for you, why would you compliment another fucking job? What is that going to do? Okay. I mean, it's better to have one fucking job and then start your own darn business part time than getting another job. Because if that job worked, then why you wouldn't need to get another job? You know, you know how many people I know in America that have two jobs, and I'm not talking about uneducated people. I'm talking about people with college fucking degrees. So, man, when I say fuck the bankers, I really mean fuck the bankers. I'm saying fuck Apple, fuck all these big companies. And even though I like Apple, I own Apple. I've been an Apple fan since no one had Apple. But man, the more they grow, the more monopoly they become. They take your rights away to have all your fucking data. Like Facebook, man, Facebook makes money off all you guys and me, and they don't pay a shit, right? That's why I like cryptocurrencies because now there's situations here like Steemit, where it's a blockchain technology where if I post and you like my post, I get paid instead of Facebook selling my data. So I'm tired of big corporations robbing the fucking middle class, robbing the poor, right? For them to profit tremendously, for them to buy back their stocks, to inflate the stocks more. And then the middle class that are hard workers, they invest into these fidelities and all these companies that are going to manage their money while they're fucking charging them all these fees and they don't even have your best interest, dude. How can they have your best interest? Okay. When they're lining their pockets up. It doesn't make any sense. That's why I say you have to be a smart consumer. You want to hire fucking someone to invest your money for you, but you got to be smart. You got to make sure they're doing their job because you can't defer the responsibility to some third guy that he's going to take care of your wealth for you. You can't do that. I know many people in America do it, right? But these guys don't care. I'm not picking on any company. I'm just saying that's like that real estate agent that I just said that is willing to tell their customers or a client the house is worth 100, but pay 120. Give them $20,000 more so you can get this deal because there's a lot of competition out there. You're not going to get this deal if you don't overbid. See, that's a stupid agent. That agent has her own interest in mind, and there's millions of hundreds, if not thousands, of other agents just like that. Not because they're just bad people, because man, when you have to line up your pocket to eat or help someone, it's a hard thing, guys. It's a hard, juggle. All right. That's why you have to be a smart consumer. It doesn't matter if you want to hire an attorney, you want to hire a doctor. I mean, guys, I don't trust these doctors, man. Right? I mean, I could tell you that my pet, I used to take him to a $400 an hour pet doctor, and he killed my dog. He give him a bunch of fucking chemicals, right? Where my dog had allergy, instantly had allergies to everything, even grass. It's like, well, dude, no, Mister Doctor, you pumped my dog with so much fucking chemicals that you killed his fucking immune system that now everything he's allergic to. Same thing you do with so many fucking patients, right? I mean, how many people are on fucking chemicals today, dude? Right? Now they're locking people up for smoking joints, but they're not locking people up for taking Prozac. They're not locking motherfuckers up for taking all these Ritalin and all these speeds and all this stuff to make you feel good, anxiety. They're not locking open all these crazy ass drugs. They're not locking you. They're giving you that stuff. Doctors prescribing that shit because the pharmaceutical companies get paid for that, man. So I'm a type of guy that says, man, you have to be responsible for your own destiny. You have to educate yourself. If you're gonna hire a professional, you gotta be a smart guy yourself. You can't just defer this shit to someone else. Okay. That's why I tell you the truth. I say, hey, no one is telling you that real estate is a bad investment since 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017. And anyone that's bought properties and they're holding or they're building communities or they're building apartment complexes or they're doing fix and flips and there's a big flip, at any moment you can get caught with the hot potato and there's no seats. Okay. And majority of people public that bought properties when the asset was inflated thanks to the Federal Reserve, right? It's gonna pop and you're gonna have negative equity. Not 10%, 20%, depends what part of the country you are. It's hard to say, well, the whole weather for the nation is gonna look like this. Parts like California, woo, parts like Colorado that went up, you bought a property for 100, it doubled, there's gonna be down. Parts like Texas, maybe 15 to 25%. Okay, that's not that much versus other places like 50% and more, guys. So the story is no one's telling you that real estate investing is a bad opportunity now besides Mike with Mr. No Fluff. And that's because I want you to succeed. I want you to be your dreams. And maybe real estate is not for you. Maybe you're meant to write a book or open a salon or cut hair or create the next thing or invent some shit, right? But if it's real estate you want to do, don't worry. The crash is coming and it's going to be a great opportunity, guys. There's going to be a wealth transfer coming. Again, there's going to be a wealth transfer coming. Okay, these stinky bankers are going to rob everyone that bought homes. They're going to take their down payments. They're going to take all their monthly payments they paid off so far. They're going to take all the improvements they did to the fucking house, and they're going to foreclose on these people because whatever. Okay, because now they say the house has negative equity because the news says it, and so on and so on. And they're just going to take people's wealth. But if you're sophisticated, you're going to go in there and help out these home sellers, the ones that are smart enough, and save their credit and not allow the house to go into foreclosure and create a win-win situation for you, for the homeowners around the area, so their property values don't come down, for the city, so they can collect more taxes, and for your own self and your own family, guys. You can just step into these sellers' shoes. A strategy I called subject to investing. If you want to learn how to buy owner financing, um, houses, get on MrNoFluff.com, guys. I have a course called Owner Financing for Profits. It's a great time. You can use that strategy in today's market. When I don't recommend, I'm not buying real estate right now. I'm waiting for it to crash. Now, would I wholesale a deal or two there? Absolutely. I don't need any money, no credit, just to put it on a contract. But am I going to go build an apartment complex? No. Am I going to go build some development? Absolutely not, guys. Absolutely not. Am I going to go buy a house right now? Unless I want to hold on to it forever because it's going to be upside down very soon. I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry no one else is telling you that stuff, but I don't care about, you know, what other people do or what other people say or follow the herd. If I did, I wouldn't be growing my beard like this. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't let go my little fortunes that I came here to America as $100, started 3 businesses, just let it all go and give it to homeless people and go homeless myself, right? So I want more out of life than just material things and accumulation. That's why I give all my shit up. So I'm being honest with you. Now, what I want to do is help you become your dreams, dude. That's my only passion right now. And, you know, and I'm already doing it. I've already changed people's life and it feels great. And the moons and the stars are lining up for me, just like the moons and the stars are gonna line up for you. You just gotta and then take action, dude. That's about it. Now, many of us just read and read and learn and learn, learn. And that's why the whole industry of, real estate and schooling has become so important. We think we have the more degrees we get, the more masters and PhDs we get, the better jobs we're going to get. But that's bullshit because every time I'm at one of these Starbucks or one of these coffee shops, I hear people doing job interviews, and you can't tell you how many people I meet that have 1 master's degree, 2 master's degree, are unemployed. Right, man. I know this guy since 2009. This guy is a fucking loser, dude. Even though he has 3 fucking degrees, 2 masters, one undergrad, multiple certifications, hasn't been able to get a job since 2006. But I think he's a deadbeat and he's just skimming the market. But there's more people out there that are not deadbeat, same decoration of degrees, and just begging for a job, looking for a job. Just can you please hire me? I will travel wherever you want me to. Just give me some money so I can pay my debt, pay for my family. Okay. And I want to tell you guys, you don't need any money, you don't need any credit. You're more powerful than you know, right? You can do anything. All you got to do is just sit still, turn the TV off, turn the music off, and just close your eyes and see what you want out of life. And once you know what you want, then you go at it, dude. And you got to sacrifice, man. I mean, most people don't want to sacrifice it. They just want something for free. That's dead, dude. You want something for free? That's dead. I never saw a big guy right there that worked out that only worked out for one day. I never seen a big guy. I never saw someone that played piano and he only practiced 1 week or 1 month. I don't know any motherfucker that was badass in martial arts or anything that they only did it just for a little bit. It's going to require a lot of work. It will require sacrifice. And people in America, they don't want to sacrifice, dude, because it's not cool thing to do, right? It's a cool thing to go lease a car. It, instead of go work for that shit, right? Have a shitty car, save your fucking money, and then buy that car cash. That's not cool to do at all, dude. Right? It's not cool to, not try to impress on you and be real. That's not cool. It's not cool to tell you, hey, man, real estate is shitty right now. When everyone telling you is these are not cool ideas. But I'm not trying to be cool, man. I want to make sure some of you guys succeed, okay? And you be your dreams because you live in the best country ever, America, guys. And I can help you get there because I'm a guy that never had a job. I've been hustling since high school, dude. Never had a resume. Yeah, I got a college degree. I just did it for my parents. I create all my businesses through my imagination. I've never used a credit card to start a business. I've never borrowed money to start a business from a banker, a family, or friend. I've never partnered up with anybody. And you can do the same thing because the powers that's in me is the powers in you. And that's what I want to show you that you already have all the education. So join me at the Abundance Club. Let me put you to work to be your dreams, guys. No more learning. Roll up the sleeve and get going, guys. How to get the Abundance Club? TheAbundanceClub.MrNoFluff.com. TheAbundanceClub.MrNoFluff.com. And if you're new to real estate and you want to go to do a deal now, and you're tired of learning, you're tired of just reading books, going to a seminar, and they're trying to sell you some shit, please join me every Wednesday called Flipping Wednesdays. You're gonna come through your computer, meet me. We're gonna roll up our sleeves and look for deals in your backyards. Me and you, just right there working together. There's no education. I'm not gonna get up there and talk. I'm gonna roll up my sleeves, say, get your computer out, go to this site, copy this message, send the seller this. Here's how you negotiate it. Here's how you talk to them. I'm gonna do everything possible to get you a deal in fast as possible. You got to put the work in. Okay. So Flipping Wednesdays, every Wednesday, if you want to go do a deal, you're tired of learning. You're tired of learning. You want someone to hold your hand, help you. Join Flipping Wednesdays, guys. Go to my website, Mr. No Fluff, to get more information, or flippingwednesdays.mrnofluff.com. And on Flipping Wednesdays, what we do is we meet up for 2 hours. We do a training, but the training is all boot camp like, where we actually go on the field and get you deals in your backyard without you knowing anything, without you having money, without you having credit. And I'm going to show you how to find deals with spending $0. $0. No money needed. I'm not going to have you do bandit size. I'm not going to have you do yellow cars that cost a lot of money. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm going to show you the power of your imagination, creativity. I'm going to show you the power of you and generating new business totally for fucking free. Yep, you heard me right, guys. I can help you be your dreams without any fucking money, without any fucking banker, dude. It's just simple as that. Why can I help you be it? Because I am living my dreams all my fucking life without a bank, without a credit card, man. That's why. I'm not one of these guys that got kicked out of my fucking job, right? Or got laid off, or my company closed, or they downsized and let me go in the last crash. Now I'm suddenly entrepreneur. No, never had a fucking job. Been an entrepreneur since day one. I started $100, turned into a multi-million-dollar company that I owned for 14, 15 years. From there, I started a brokerage firm that had people older than my grandparents working for me. Then from there, I went and bought real estate. I bought real estate with just a couple of $100, dude. Couple of $1,000 and sold these properties, made 100,000 plus on each one by just taking over the payments. What I'm going to show you. Because in the last crash, even though I had a couple of $100,000 in excellent credit, the bankers were not lending me any money. They weren't lending anyone any fucking money. The market had just melted down. The bankers were going bust. We had to bail those fuckers out. And I went up there with my business, with all the money in the bank. I could have bought houses for cash. I just wanted to buy as many as I could. And they said no. I said, you know what? Fuck it. Thank you. It's a blessing they said no to me. Right? Because that was the very first time I ever tried to use credit. Okay, because I knew the crash of 2006, 2007, 2008, the meltdown had happened. I wanted to buy a bunch of property, but I'm so glad they didn't give me the money, right? Now I could teach you guys how to do it without money. I help myself out, my family out without borrowing money from the bank. And that's what I'm about, guys. Okay. Since 2013, I've been sharing love with you, sharing my secrets, my trade secrets, everything like that. And the reason I do it is because I want you guys to win, dude. It's as simple as that. Okay. So join me on Flipping Wednesdays. If you're new, you want to do deals. If you're a pro, you want to get free leads. Join me on Flipping Wednesdays and bring your computer, dude, and roll up your sleeve because we're gonna hit the street running. So if you're thinking you're gonna come and hear me talk, this is a project that you do work in your backyard to get deals. Okay. And if you want to join the mastermind, uh, yourabundanceclub.mrnofluff.com. We meet every Saturday. And last but not least, okay, my book's on Amazon, The New Flip, where I teach you how to turn $100 into $697 in 4 days. Okay, so I show you how to take $100, 2x it, or 3x it, or 4x it, or 5x it, or 6x it, 7x it, depends on the deal in your area. And all you need is $100, guys. This is game I've created for all the new investors, okay, or even the pro. I have some pros, okay, to help you realize that how to systemize things, how to create automation, how to get VAs to work for you, how to make money today while you learn about real estate. Because there's so many courses out there that just want your money, like give me money, 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 money. And I don't know any game out there, any game that says, you know what, if you play this game, you'll make money today. And we'll teach you about real estate. Now I know Rich Dad has a game for how to learn about real estate, but you're not making money today. I created a game today where if you implement it, you'll learn real estate. But more importantly, you'll make money today, guys. And it's called The New Flip. It's on Amazon. Go check it out. Amazon Kindle, The New Flip, guys. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, leave a comment, guys, and share. Peace.